welcome back to Samus.
Yep.
In this part, we go on an elevator.
Welcome back to Malta.
So, actually, quick thing I want to get out of the way. Thank my editing for this. Also, jam alert.
Oh yeah, fucking Brainstar Depths.
Brinstar Depths. Fun fact, this is actually, like, I know there are 2 Smash remixes of this that are great, but this is my favorite version of the song.
The classic?
The original NES version.
8-bit, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know, something about the 8-bit sound that actually enhances it in my eyes.
Well, I think, you know, there's something about minimalism that can be said too. Again, I'm not docking the fact, you know, that Melee is probably my favorite.
The Melee one's really good. The Ultimate one's okay, but not my favorite.
The Ultimate one, I think, doesn't know what it wants to be. Because it feels like it's like a rock ballad, but at the same time, it also like has like the strings. And I'm not saying that's bad. Strings and guitar go together hand in hand great, but it just feels like it's like, oh, this is a rock ballad. Like, no, actually, it's a metal anthem. I
feel like where Smash Ultimate's remix falter is when they're new remixes of songs that already had remixes.
Yeah.
Like, best example is the Mother music. The only new tracks that Mother got in Ultimate were remixes of Magicant and Foresight. Both, there's no indication that that wall could be destroyed.
Oh my gosh!
Now, in this game, it's a problem. In Metroid Dread, it is something that the game tells you is very much a thing, and is something that it encourages you to experience with, and it's not a design problem, no matter what the designer of God of War thinks.
Oh, God of War! What a great game!
It's
too bad that
you know about what I'm talking about, right, Gabe?
Yes.
How the creator of the game, God of War, David Scott Jaff, like hates Metroid Dread, like. You know about this, right?
That guy's getting his eyes in the lava. Do you see that? Look at that. How's he not blind? Maybe he is blind.
And, well, and I think it's so funny because, like, Nintendo's social media has taken jabs at him, too.
Yeah.
Anyway, oh my god. Right. So, like,
a nice part of the music.
like, the only 2 music remixes, or new tracks in general, that Mother got in Smash Ultimate were Foresight and Magicant, which were both tracks that already had remixes, and I'd say both of them are worse than the old ones. Like, because the Magicant remix in Smash 4, like, that has nails the absolutely mysterious vibe of the place, and is just so nice to listen to. And Foresight is just like, Foresight from Melee is just a wild tune.
Yeah.
And both of the remixes in Smash Ultimate sound like Mario Sports songs.
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal with that is, but it actually makes them quite forgettable. Speaking of Mario Sports, how about that new Mario Strikers game?
Dude, I played the fuck out of Mario Strikers,
Charged?
Supercharged? Yeah, Charged on the GameCube.
Charged is on the Wii, Super Mario Strikers is the GameCube one, and that's the only one I've played. I actually only played it, like, last summer for the first time, and I could tell by that alone it was my favorite of the Mario Sports games.
No, Mario Strikers has always been like a sort of like fan favorite hidden gem.
Is it because of Waluigi's crotch chops?
Well, no.
But yes.
Well, I mean, yes. No, but yes. I don't know. It's just like, it just makes soccer fun, I guess, in a way. Kind of like how Mario Hoops 3-on-3 did some, like, you know, like each character had their special fucking, you know,
it's
you could tap the screen.
It's so weird that Square Enix made that.
Dude, honestly, I think that I fucking love that game. I love 3-on-3 so much.
Anyway, I wanted to bring this up in the last part, but I had forgotten to say it. But it's interesting to note something about how Nintendo operates. This came from an article saying that and the source not entirely credible because it was a self-proclaimed former Nintendo of America employee who wished to remain anonymous. So take it with a grain of salt, but it sounds realistic, and that's why I think it's worth sharing. Nintendo determines the success of a console after 2 years of its lifespan, which I think is realistic, you know?
That's fair.
By the end of 2014, like, Mario Kart 8 and Smash 4 had both been out, so the writing was on the wall for the Wii U at that point.
Yeah.
And they knew the Wii U was dead in the water, but the Switch wasn't ready yet. So everything that happened in 2015 and 2016, which has been dubbed the Dark Age of Nintendo, was just padding for the Switch to come out. Yeah. That includes Amiibos and the mini consoles, which Nintendo completely accidentally started a minor retro craze with the latter.
Yeah.
Which I'm not blaming them about. This is actually my preferred way to play NES and SNES games. But I think that's really, and like he also said that the shutting down of the Wii U eShop was something that they were like the executives had been waiting for since 2014. But they have a policy where they'll give it 10 years minimum.
10 years, wow. That's a while.
Yeah. And it will have been like 11 years by the time. Wait, no, 10. Since, because like I forgot the Wii U was a late 2012 console.
Gosh, I love this part of the song.
But it would be 11 years for the 3DS at least. So almost as long as the Wii Shop channel was up, actually.
Yeah.
So I just think that's really interesting, and it like really paints a perspective of Nintendo as a business.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, they are.
Yeah, they are a business, and it's important to look at them as a business, which I think is like a major problem with like Nintendo-focused criticism, where a lot of people aren't looking at the bigger picture. Like, they can be mad about the problem, like, that's totally understandable, but a lot of people just act like just because the company has a lot of money, that means they're fucking omnipotent.
Well, I also think it just stems from advertising, because they advertise themselves as, a family, all the commercials are like,
that's true.
Let's fucking go in and play some Mario Kart with the family, and it is, the
playing Mario Kart with the family is my way to play. I hate those ads so fucking much.
so those ads, paint a picture of like, hey, it's a family console, this is, it's like fun, like haha, we're catering towards,
and then they go and publish Bayonetta, but that's another topic.
Well, Bayonetta's, sex incarnate, so it's fine. Yeah, man. Man, that reveal trailer, holy shit, she looked, whoa.
I haven't played the Bayonetta games, but I own both of them.
I think you should probably play those. They're really fun.
Yeah, I'm waiting until I pick up the Switch version, actually, because I picked them up on their original consoles, and I hear the PS3 version of Bayonetta 1 is not very good.
Yeah, take it from me, who 100% of that game on PS3. It fucking sucked.
Yeah, like, it was, like, better on Xbox, but I don't have an Xbox, and I won't have an Xbox. Speaking of which, we're gonna need to get that when the, like, if we're planning on doing Ace Combat games, we're gonna need that.
I can bring my 360 over.
Okay, that's good. Because there's that one game that's like only on 360 for some reason.
Yeah, so that whole
that's probably I think that was from that, because that was like that era where Japanese game companies were exclusively trying to appeal to the West.
And also just Bandai Namco like hatched a deal with Microsoft that they'd release an exclusive game for a lot of money, so
yeah.
Whatever.
Microsoft was just absolutely so fucking stupid at that time too.
But look at them now, sweeping everything up.
Like
big vacuum.
They had a great start with the 360, but even like when the 360 was new, they were not like doing that well with business practices. Did you know they are the reason why Sonic 06 came out when it did?
Yes.
Well, I mean, they're like
in its state, yeah.
Well, Sega's the reason it came out in its state, technically, but Microsoft is the reason it came out when it did. Because, like, Sonic 06 had enough problems already, like Yuji Naka leaving, the team being split in half so that there could be a game on the Wii. But Microsoft was not making things better. We'll discuss that when we do the Sonic... The Sonic 06 commentary is a long way off. I'm sorry we're not giving you a lot to join in on a conversation about, Carrie.
It's Some Smash Team games.
Yeah.
We talk about things Carrie understands.
Medical stuff.
Jesus.
Bees. We talk about the automotive process for developing new vehicles.
That's
no.
that's a Gabe conversation. That is something that only Gabe can talk about.
I literally don't know how that works.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just saying maybe that's something Carrie knows.
Next time on Smash Team games, we talk about something that none of us know anything about.
How about applied physics?
Don't know anything about that.
No? You know what? Okay, cool. We'll talk about that next time, because I don't know about it either.
It'll just be one whole part of us reading the Wikipedia page on applied physics.
Yeah, you just caught some more jank right there where where the enemy went through the door with me and I took a hit I couldn't dodge.
Yep. Funny Metroid.
Yeah.
Funny game.
Oh, the applied physics Wikipedia page is only 2 paragraphs long.
Aw.
Wow. And people out here being majors for that subject. You gotta be kidding me.
There's a lot of links to subtopics, though.
Anyway, there was a slight jump cut there that could only be determined by the fact that, like, two things. The more obvious one being the missile pack suddenly appearing, or the missile refill, whatever. But the thing is, I was actually grinding for health because we're approaching the boss.
Ooh, nice.
Sure.
There are only 3 bosses in this game, I should point out.
Yep. Kraid, Ridley, and...
You know what else is a Metroidvania and only has 3 bosses? Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest.
Yeah, it's true.
Wow,
Hey,
It's Kraid.
the ceiling has teeth.
Yeah, we're about to fight Kraid, and I'm just gonna say here,
Kraid!
there are 2 ways to go about fighting Kraid. There's the cautious way, and there's the reckless way. The reckless way kills him faster. The cautious way kills him safer. Like, the cautious way is the traditional, like, dodge all his attacks and fire him when you got an opening, but it's so slow, so I always just, like, tank hits and just nuke him with bombs.
Yes,
It's like a dinosaur.
He is a very large gentleman.
Yeah,
This
he's
game
not
is
that
shooting
large.
at-
He's just as tall as Samus.
Yeah.
Is he shooting projectiles out of his spikes in his body?
Yeah, he
Yes.
is. You can actually, like, he's the one on the bottom right corner
Oh,
of
there
the
he
corner
is.
there.
The
Yeah.
little things he has on his stomach, he shoots out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Well, it
fun
looked like he
fact,
had
the one
some
on the
his
top is
back,
Ridley.
too.
Yep. And he looks nothing like how he's gonna look.
So they want you to have the high jump boots to get this energy tank, but I'm gonna try something that's like extremely difficult to actually pull off because the
You're gonna
guide
try
said
to-
it was doable.
You're gonna try to hit the ledge and morph ball in?
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe. He's gaming.
That is just pure 100% gaming.
He's just gaming. He's gaming. G-A-M-I-G, gaming.
Gamig.
Yeah, gaming.
Gamig.
Gaming.
You're just. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get out of there.
Okay.
There's a brief window of opportunity to jump out of there with a high enough jump, and it's hard to pull off unless you have the high jump boots, which we'll get later.
Gotcha.
Anyway, next time on Smash Gym Games, we get the high jump boots.
Yeah.
Applied physics. Stretchy.
Alright, I'm gonna grab some yog.